Her neighborhood just last night. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Meebeck.
And I'm Claudine Wong. A string of small fires less than a mile away. Investigators believe those fires were arson. KTVU's Christina Rendon here now with the growing frustration.
Claudine, Mike, that woman is upset because someone intentionally started fires last night. And she says she wouldn't be surprised if the fire that burned on her property last week was intentionally set too. Now, she doesn't want to speculate, but she says it is disappointing to see the damage.
This used to be the living room.
Joanna Roberts has fond memories of growing up in this cottage behind her current home. Hard to see it now after a fire burned it all. She'd been renting this one-bedroom, one-bath space to a young couple who just got engaged in August.
They're really hit worse than I am. I still have my home.
Tens of thousands of dollars worth of clothes, furniture, and musical equipment gone.
They're good, decent kids with nothing now.
The cottage is one of 5 homes that back up to Interstate 580, damage from a fire that started behind the Chevron gas station at the corner of 35th Avenue and Quigley Street last Friday.
I'm a little upset. We have been complaining to Caltrans for 18 months about the brush and the dryness.
Other families also upset with the lack of maintenance live half a mile away near Interstate 580 and Maple, where another fire happened Tuesday evening. It's believed an arsonist gained access from the street below the freeway, climbed up through the brush, and set off 4 small fires using flares. Firefighters quickly put those fires out.
Arson's very hard to prove. We're fortunate that we were able to have some signs of a road flare at each of these incidents, which is good.
Oakland Fire Battalion Chief James Bowron says investigators are working with police and CHP to try to track down pictures or video of anyone in the area at the time the fire started. Despite the locations being closed, he says this case is separate from Friday's fire, which is still under investigation.
I know a lot of people want answers, and we're trying to provide those answers for them, but we're really working. We don't want to put anything out that's wrong, and we want to make sure we get it right the first time.
I'm not going to rebuild. I mean, at 74 years old, it doesn't make monetary sense to do so.
Robert's house was spared from a homeless encampment fire in this same area 2 years ago. Her biggest issue now is whether she will stay in the neighborhood she's called home for 52 years.
I was never going to leave, but this fire has got me thinking about maybe this was the sign for it's time to move.
And if you have any information on the arsonist who started yesterday's fires, or if you know anything about last Friday's fire, you were asked to contact the Oakland Fire Department. Claudine.
Well, Christina, you can see in the video the brush that the residents are talking about and the overgrowth. Does Caltrans have any plans to address that?
Well, we did reach out to Caltrans, and a spokesperson told me late this afternoon that they get about 50 requests every single day for all of the Bay Area counties. But in this case, they are putting it on their list to address immediately, specifically that broken fence on Maple Avenue underneath 580. They have put it on their maintenance request list to be addressed right away.
Okay, Christina Rendon, thanks so much for that.